Hey, this is George G. Welcome to George G's Room of Rock. Gonna do a review of, what do you think, the new Metallica album, 72 Seasons. I've seen so many reviews on this album, and I finally got it. I listened to it today, so this is gonna be a first impression review. So some people just do a whole bunch of takes on it, but I wanted to give a first impression on the album and go through it. And it's of course, it's their 11th album, and not a lot of albums considering they've been around for a long time, but still, it's a good. I'll give my opinion, but I think it's a pretty good album. So anyway, here's the what it looks like. Now, I'm gonna go through a couple things first. First, I read a lot of things, or seen a lot of things on. I don't know what the vinyl looks like, but the CD has this. It's weird. First, I'm not a big fan of the cover. It's not bad if they just put the Metallica label, put the Metallica logo here. It would work more than having just the M. I don't know why they did that, but kind of reminds me of when they did it with the Load album, where just the M would look like the star. I don't know what they're thinking with that, and it's not my album, it's their band, whatever. And anyway, and the packaging is what I've heard a lot of stuff about with the CD here. And if you see it, it does this. It comes out. It says 72 Seasons. And then you got James on the back. And then it unfolds to Lars, Kurt, and Rob. And then it's going to fall. And there it is. And there's the booklet just kind of lays inside. Now, this is a pain in the butt if you're listening to it in your car. Now, the packaging is kind of, it's a weird packaging, but like I said, I didn't make it. But, I wanted to point something out with the package, which, people may be complaining kind of weird. It is, but it's not the first time this has happened. Let me give you an example, just real quick. Bolt thrower. I forgot. Let me get my glasses on to do this now. Of course, I drop my glasses all the time. I'm not doing this. All right. Okay, but bolt thrower of this album is Honor, Valor, Pride. It does the same thing. There's a booklet inside and here. It does this, and does this, and does this. So this is like the first time this has been done. And this is from God, what year is this from? 2004 or something. So there's one example of that. Here's another one. This is even crazier. This is Ace Frehley's one when he did it this way, and it came out like this with a slip case. And it went like this, and this, and this, and this. And the CD's not even in a tray. It's like a little cardboard freaking thing. And there you go. See, it pops right out. It just came right out. Because it's just bizarre. So, if you think of the Metallica one is weird, this is even weirder. So, let me put that aside. See, so it's not the Metallica that's done it. Well, there are two examples right there: Ace Frehley and Bolt Thrower. Same thing. So, anyway, go through the album here. Let me get the some of the info on it. So it's again, like I said, it's their 11th album. Everything's falling on me here. Produced by Greg Fidelman, and with Hetfield and Lars doing the producing. And here's the booklet looks like here, with the teddy bear and all. There's that, and I'll go through each page. Nothing super exciting with the thing. The yellow doesn't bother me. It sure catches your eye. It's all the things. And the 72 Seasons supposedly is it's supposed to be the first 18 years of your life, and the 72 seasons of the years that go through it. So, it looks like that. You guys have this, you know what it looks like. I'm just showing you for the hell of it. But anyway, as far as the songs go, and the album goes, it's not a bad album. It's a lot like Hardwire for Self-Destruct, the last album. So, but we'll go through the songs, each one, what I think of them. There's the 12 songs on the album. It's a little bit long. Like everyone says, it's 77 minutes, and it's like a little long. It is a little long, but and if you listen to it one shot, it seems long. I listened to it today in the car. Now, when I listen to stuff in the car, I teach driving for a living, so I don't listen to music with the students in the car. So I listen to it when I start going to work to each student. So I had it broken up in pieces, so I didn't hear it all in one big shot. So I guess it wasn't so fatiguing on the ears or fatiguing with the whole album being so long. So I broke it up in pieces. I listened to the first 4 songs, when it got student, then dropped them off. Listened to the next couple songs, like the student, blah blah blah, like that. So it didn't seem so long to me because it was I had broken it up. But it is a little long. 77 minutes is a long time. I don't know why bands have to keep doing these 77, 80 minutes freaking albums. They don't need to do it anymore. Just make a 10 album be done. Again, some of the songs are they're over 7 minutes. They're 6 minutes. The shortest song on here is 3 minutes and 22 seconds with Lux Eterna, which is the first single they did for this one. They did Lux Eterna, I believe, 72 Seasons, Screaming Suicide, and If Darkness Had a Sun. Those are the 4 singles they've released already. And I liked all the singles. I thought those singles were good. So I was looking forward to the album. And so it starts off with 72 Seasons, which I think is a fantastic song. It's a great opener. That's one of my favorite songs on the album. So it's got a nice feel to it. It's got a little thrashiness to it. It's a great way to open it. I thought it was a good song. Second song, Shadows Follow. Another good song. It's a little bit more like Hardwired, in my opinion, the way the song sounds. It's got some good stuff on it, good leads in it. I like that one a lot, so we're off to a good start. Screaming Suicide, like people said, it's got a very new wave of British heavy metal sound to the riff, and I love that. So to me, it was another really good song, solid song. I like that one a lot. So there you go. Third song in, you're good. Fourth, Sleek Buck, My Life Away. I like that one too. It was got another one just kind of like I like the intro to the bass, like the way it comes in, and it's just the way it grooves through the song. So yeah, that was another good one. And again, we're in the 4th song, and I'm already sold on it. It's good. Get to song number 5, You Must Burn. The only song, I don't hate the song. It's a very letdown. It's not one of my favorite. It's not my favorite song. It's probably my least favorite song on the album. It doesn't really go anywhere. It kind of just sounds like a bland, Black Album, from the Black Album song, like a leftover or something like that. Maybe people said that before. They have. I'm not trying to repeat stuff. Just say what I'm getting the vibe from it. So again, not one of my favorite ones. Not a horrible song, but just not one of my favorite ones on this, really. Excuse me. Number 6 is the first single, Lux Eterna, which I think they released that back in November. That one was great. I love that song. It worked. It's short, to the point, and it's an excellent song. I think that's another one of my favorite songs on. That and 72 Seasons, the title track, are my 2 favorite songs on the album. Right now, that's hands down. That's what it is. The 7th song is Crown. Excuse me, Crown of Barbed Wire. This one sounds like a song from Load, and it's not a bad way to Load. I like the song a lot. To me, it sounds like it could come off of Load or Reload, but it was a good song from there, because I was a big fan of Load and Reload too. Load is a little bit better, but I thought this song sounded a lot like it. I like the way it moves along, and to me, it's a good song. So that's one up there again. Chasing Light is the track number 8. That's another one. It's an okay song. It's not a great song. It's not one of my favorite ones on it. It's okay. It's not a bad song. It's not one of my favorite ones on the album, but it's okay. Not much to say about it. Then song 9, If Darkness Had a Sun, which that is that's a good song too. I mean, that's the last single they released, I think, for now. But that's a pretty good song. I mean, I didn't like it at first when I first heard it, when it first came out. But this night, after listening to it in the car, I liked it. So it's another one that was good, I thought. So another good song. So you're going up with the songs here. The next one, Too Far Gone. Another one. That's okay. It's not a bad song. It's probably my 3rd least favorite on the album, but not a bad song. It's got what do you call it? It's got like that Hardwired feel to the song to me. So it's got the same kind of song. The album's almost like that. It's really not too much different than Hardwired. And then you got Room of Mirrors. Room of Mirrors, I was surprised I liked that one. I really liked it. I'm listening to the song, and first of all, I like the twin guitars in it, the twin leads in it, and the twin harmonies. Sounds so much like Thin Lizzy or Iron Maiden. I thought that was great. I love that. It was fantastic. And then I'm listening to the bridge that goes into the chorus. I'm like, why does this sound familiar? The way he's singing it, the lyrics, I'm like, this sounds... And then it hit me, boom, it just sounds like Disposable Heroes from them. That's what it sounds like to me, anyway. But I thought it was a great song. So I really like that one. Then we get to the last song, In Memoriam, which is 11 minutes long, which is it's very Sabbathy, very doom metal. Like everyone said, it is exactly what it is. I like the song. It's too long. Like everyone said, they could have cut off 5 minutes of it. There's a little part in the middle where Lars is hitting his hi-hat and hitting his hi-hat, and it's like a little bit too much. And it's like, okay, when are you going to stop hitting the hi-hat? Because I'm getting tired of it. Because it's too long. Cut that out, that part shorter. Cut a lot of the stuff out shorter. This song could have been 7 minutes long, and it would have been fine. But that's the only complaint I have. Otherwise, it's really not a bad song. It's a pretty good song. It needs some editing on that one. But overall, I'd say it's a good album. It's like maybe a little bit below Hardwired on my list of their albums, but it's still a good album. People don't like it. People are going to complain about it. It's funny how people are, because do you remember when this came out with Maiden? People the same shit. They were like, oh, it doesn't sound like classic Maiden. It sounds like this. What are they doing? They got too long. Yeah, the song's a little long, but I actually like the album. But same thing with this one. I like the album, but people are not going to be happy, because some people were like, I like those first 4 albums. That's it. That's great. That's what you like. That's perfectly fine. That's nothing wrong with that. If you don't want to like it, you don't like the other stuff after, that's nothing wrong with that. But, it's just, if you don't put that, the album has to be what they want it to be. When bands put out albums, good bands, they don't make music for you and me. They make it for themselves. They don't make it for us. I mean, they might have us in mind a little bit for the fans, but they make music for themselves. So that's the thing. That's what fans are gonna be. They give your fan exactly what they want. Someone's gonna complain. Why does it sound the same way? Why do they do something different? They would do something different. They don't like it. It's just you can't please everybody. That's just the way it is. I just saw an interview. I read an interview with Trey. I forgot his name. Trey from Morbid Angel. He says, I make music for me. And if you don't like it, F you. Because I'm making music for myself. Not for anyone, but for me. And that's kind of the way bands are supposed to do it. You make music for yourself. When you start a band, you want to make music for yourself. And what you want to hear. It's not what everyone wants us to hear. Sometimes bands do, they compromise. They're like, oh, we'll make another album that sounds like this. And then people complain, well, why does it sound like this? Why does it sound like an old album? Why can't it do something new? And you do something new, and it's like, oh, I don't like that. Why would they go back to do something old, do another thrash metal? Metallica's not going to put out another Master Puppets or Ride the Lightning. This is what they want to do. This sounds like a Metallica album. The last 2 albums from Hardwired and oh god, no, the one before it. So it's just escaping my mind right now. But it sounds almost the same. That's what they do. So anyway, that's my review on the Metallica album. I would say if I was going to give it a rating, I'd give it about a B-, which isn't bad. Might go up to B if I listen to it more, but this is my first impression of it. But I did like it. A couple things I would change. It needs to be trimmed down. It could have cut up a couple of the songs, or trimmed down that last song. And that's my opinion. But anyway, what do you guys think of the album? Did you get it? Did you like it? Did you download it? Did you buy it, the record? Did you buy the CD? Whatever you did. Tell me in the comments. Tell me what you think. So many people have done the review on the album, so go watch theirs. I mean, I hope someone watches this and likes it too. It's just my opinion, and my opinion isn't, is my opinion. It's like your opinion is your opinion. Your opinion is not wrong. So that's what I wanted to go say with the album. So anyway, that's it. So hope you guys like what you see, and if you do, please like and subscribe and keep rock and metal alive. We'll see you next time, guys.